dugsiga boardingka iyo maalinlaha ah ee Amano Boarding and Day School.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, my dear Form 2 students. Today I'm hereby to give you some instructions for the upcoming third term cycle 2 examinations, which is the last exam. Previously I used to say, when it comes to examination, is I'm going to use from the beginning to the end. من البداية للنهاية. I used to say like that, but today there is a little bit difference. Since we cover most of the chapters in our normal classes, but there are some units that we cover in on online classes, and there is a time, at least 3 months, which we didn't see each other. So I should simplify somehow for the coming examinations. That's why I decided to give you some instructions about the coming examinations. Especially, I'm just going to give you the parts or the topics that you need to focus on. Okay. We covered a number of chapters. So chapter one was cells and tissue. Cells and tissue. This is very important, so you should focus on it. Cells and tissues. So when we are saying cells and tissues, you know that you need to know that just what happens from cells to organisms, how cells form tissues and tissues, organs and organ system up to organisms. So again, you need to focus on cell structure. So that's chapter is number one. Number two, chemicals in living organisms. So chemicals in living organisms, this is nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, minerals, enzymes, water, vitamins, and so on, please. So again, you need to cover, focus on that chapter, which is very important chapter. Chapter 3, coordination in animals and plants. So when we are saying coordination in animals and plants, we learn that animals and plants do this process in two different ways. So, and again, we generally define what coordination means, the importance of coordination also. So in animals, we learn two chapters. Number one, nervous system. Number two, endocrine system. Both these two systems work in coordination in living things. Animals. So, but in plants, we learned what is called chemical coordination. It somehow looks like endocrine, but differently, because in endocrine system in animals, there is a specialized glands which produce the hormones, but in chemical coordination in plants, there is a special parts which produce the hormones, so on. So you need to focus on both chemicals in animals and plants, coordination animals and plants. Finally, you need to focus on chapter 4, nutrition in animals and plants. Okay. Nutrition in animals and plants. In animals and plants. In animals and plants. Nutrition in animals and plants, which means introduction to introduction to digestion and introduction to what, please? Photosynthesis. So these 4 chapters will be the major components of the exam, third term cycle 2 examinations, and I hope you good luck. Inshallah you get good grades. So thank you very much. See you again inshallah.